Hi guys, welcome to another video. Gonna be my last one for today. I could go on. I have bought so many decks recently, but I'm not going to this time. I'm just going to do this one. So anyway, I buy a lot of tarot decks. I am a tarot deck enthusiast, collector, reader. However, I did want to purchase an Oracle deck to go with my tarot readings. I don't want to collect Oracle decks, I just wanted the one. So I did my usual YouTube trip for Oracle decks and watched a few videos. And there was a young lady's video that I watched, and she had this deck, and I saw it and I was like, yes, that's it. Young lady from America. Yeah, lost my train of thought, but anyway, I'll show you which one it was. Yeah. So I was actually going to bid for this on eBay. Somebody was selling it. No bids on it, coming up to the end for £15, and I thought, hang on a minute, and I checked Amazon and it was less on Amazon, brand new. I like to buy things and I like them to be at the best price. So this deck I know more about, despite the fact that I've not done anything with it yet. Again, I brought this and I've put it away as soon as I looked at it, because again, I don't want to interrupt my my learning with my other deck at the moment. But this is one that I'm very excited to break into, and I'm even more excited because of this reason. Let me read it to you. Brian Froud is an artist and author who has created such best-selling books as Good Fairies, Bad Fairies, Lady Cottington's Pressed Fairy Book, and Fairies. The conceptual designer for Jim Henson's films The Dark Crystal and Labyrinth. Two of my favourite films of all time is those two films. So knowing that he was a conceptual designer, I was like, I didn't know that at the time. I'm not going to lie, I didn't know that at the time. And I was like, as soon as I got it, I was like, oh, it was meant to be, it was meant to be. And it's even more meant to be, as a girl I work with was telling me about this book that she had as a child. And it was a pressed fairy book. And she told me the name. And lo and behold, it's him. He wrote that book. So I'm trying to track it down. I found it on the internet for £15. It's not that expensive, but I'm going on holiday next month to Tintagel, Cornwall. So I don't really want to be spending too much money on little things like that when, you know, Tintagel's going to have a lot of things. I've already had a look on Google Maps and I've done street views, and they've already got quite a few new age shops, and I cannot wait to get into them. So, and I can't wait to go to the castle. I've digressed. Anyway, this is the book, and I think you'll notice a theme with these books. Another hardback book. So, again, I haven't read it. I read the foreword and I've read the introduction. The introduction's awesome. It's by Jessica Macbeth, and I think she's wonderful. Let me just try and, again, I don't really want to break the spine, but I'll just give you an idea of what we're looking at here. So, that's the book. It's got a little representation of the card. So yeah, it's, again, it's one that I can't wait to get into, but I'm not yet. I'm not. I'll show you the cards, if I may. Went silent there because I can't remember how many cards are in the deck. Hold on. Silence as she reads again. Meh. Can't remember. Anyway, I'll show you the card backs. And this does absolutely scream the labyrinth to me when they're all crouched in the mirror. Behind the mirror, or in a, I believe they're behind the mirror, and they're all waiting for her to say the magic words. So, here they are. They are cute, and I'm not going to lie to you, I've seen a few ideas in here for tattoos. I'm like, oh, it'd make a great tattoo. So I won't show you all of them, because I like, when I look at cards on YouTube or anything like that, I do like just seeing a few, and then I like buying them, and then I get to see ones that I haven't seen. So I'll just start with a few. So there's 65 cards, or 66. So so cute. This is the problem I'm going to have. I don't know whether I'll be able to read with it because everything I see I'm like, oh, it's just so cute. Some of it's cute, some of it's not so cute. Here's another one. So they all have their own names, and I'm not going to lie to you, I cannot read the writing at the bottom on all, excuse me, on all of them. So I don't know what they're called yet, but some of the cards are like this, more celestial beings. I like that. I really do like that. This one I can read. This is Solace. Let me just see if I can find some that I really like. This one I like. I like the Green Woman. How about I do it like this? There we go. I have it on that side of my face. So that's that one. Don't want to mess them up yet. I'm not ready for them to be out of order. The Fairy Godmother is absolutely spectacular. I don't even know if you could justify that on a... Not justify. I don't know if you could show that in a tattoo, but I would consider it. But there is... excuse me while I shuffle. But there is a guy in here that as soon as I saw him, I was like, oh my god, he's so cute. I really want him as a tattoo. Hold on. So sorry, guys. There's some boobs in the card. Okay. So yeah, you are going to get a bit of nudity in these cards. Some of them, you know, are a must. You know. Some of it seems completely natural, you know. Here we go, here's another card with some boobs. But some of it I don't like. I'm not going to lie to you. Oh, here's one of the guys. Here's one of them. It's not the one, but it is one of them that I think is just so cute. Look at his face. Oh, he reminds me of Septimus. But yes, so anyway, let me just find this one card that I'm chatting to you about. So they're not all the same, you know. It's not like he's got a wonderful theme going through it, of course, but they differ. So here we go. I have found him. Are you ready? You're not ready. Look at his little eyes. Ignore the poor little thing screaming there. Just look at him. He's amazing. So yeah. I'm very, very happy with these cards. The guy is a genius. He is a wonderful artist. There's decks like this that I look at and I'm like, I hate you. I hate you so much. But I love you at the same time. I have not really ever given much thought to fairy, anything like that. I've always liked the idea of gnomes, pixies, things like that. But you know what? Since getting this deck, I've decided that it's something I'm going to look into, actually. I'm going to date my own video now by telling you this, but there was a recent news, not article, it's on the telly, about people that have been putting fairy doors in some woodlands. And the people that own the woodlands are getting quite annoyed about it because, you know, they're damaging the trees where they're screwing them in, and people like that are trampling all over the flowers in order to put the fairy doors in. Of course, I don't want to trample any flowers, but I do like the idea. And if I'm not mistaken, they interviewed a man, and he's like, oh no, he's like, it's not the trustees, he said, that's got the problem. I've given him an odd accent, but anyway, it's meant to be South Country. He's like, it's not the trustees that have got the problem. He said, it's the gnomes. It's the gnomes that have got the problem. The gnomes don't like the fairies. And I was just like, I'm in the West Country. I thought it was amazing. So, yeah, and I have seen fairy doors a lot. Unfortunately, at the moment, I'm living with family. As you can see, I'm living in one room. God bless them. Or Goddess bless them. You know, for letting us live here. But as you know, as soon as I've got my own place again, I fully intend to go back to the way things were. You know, I want to set up. I have altars in the garden in my old house. You know, it's very hard to have altars when you're living in someone else's house. We have a room. There's not really much place to have an altar in a room, but once I do, I would like to consider having a fairy altar or some sort like that. I think that'd be lovely. But yeah, anyways, getting back to it. I cannot wait. They look like they're going to be deep. They look like they're going to have some meanings. And you know what I mean. Of course they've got meanings. But again, this is one I'm savouring. I've deliberately not read its book again because I'm rewarding myself once I get through with the other one. Now, I would recommend it definitely. Not even read with it. The artwork alone is beautiful. I can't believe I haven't heard of him before, so I'm truly grateful to the young lady that put the video up. I do know her name, but I'm not going to give you her name. You're just going to have to search for it and you'll come across her, and she's a very, very cool young lady. Unlike myself. But yeah, so I would recommend it. I believe he's done another Oracle deck as well. I don't know about that one. I just know this one. So yeah, go and buy them. And I seem to have tapered off, which would suggest the end of the video. But yeah, so anyway guys, there's just a few cards there for you to have a look at and see whether they're for you. Yeah, if you like the Dark Crystal and you like the Labyrinth and you like Oracle and Tarot, they're for you. I mean, really, go and get them. Sorry, I keep hitting the camera. Yeah, so yeah, thank you ever so much for watching, and hopefully I'll be talking to you all very soon. Thanks guys, take care.